All right, we're live, and my voice is really bad because my allergies are horrible. But I knew we had to do a live show. Again, I apologize for my voice. Okay, so tonight is baseball trivia, and we'll be starting in a second. I have 25 questions planned. I hopefully can make it through the 25 questions. And um, our next show will be our next show will be um, Tuesday at 8:15 Eastern. So I know I sound a mess. I apologize in advance. So, all right. I think the more I talk, it might get better. I don't know. I've been trying to not talk all day so I can get through the show. So, okay, let's start. Question one. The Seattle Pilots are now what team? The Seattle Pilots are now what team? Do you guys have a guess? They are not the Mariners. They're not the Mariners. They're actually, guys, the Milwaukee Brewers. Oh, I almost should write these out. They moved to Milwaukee and became the Brewers. All right. Sorry about my voice if you're just joining us. I'm trying to tough it out. So, okay. Who is leading the majors in home runs as of right now in 2024? Who's leading the majors in home runs in 2024? Hey, Gabriel, how are you? Nice to have you aboard. You're saying Mookie Betts. It is not Mookie Betts. It is not Shohei. It's not Aaron Judge. You're getting close. So it's not Mookie. It's not Aaron Judge. The Cardinals, did they win today? I'm so not following them. It's not Acuna. It's someone with a very nope, it's not Lars Nootbaar. Not Ozuna. I'll just give you the name. It is Kyle Tucker. Kyle Tucker with Houston. Wow, my voice is really bad. I apologize, guys. All right, question number 3. What current MLB teams once called New York home, but it should be do not anymore. Hold on. But do not any, oh God. But oh my God. But do not anymore. The hint here is they now both play in the same state. Oh, yeah, I heard that the bench got ejected from the game. Yes, I heard that. All right. The Dodgers is 1. What's the other team? You both got it, Footballer Nick and Nathaniel. You both got it. What's the other team? There's a second team, not the Angels. So it only gives you what? 2, 3 other options. You have the Padres, the A's, or the Giants. The Giants is right. It was the Giants. Now, you know the Phillies don't play in California. If the first answer was the Dodgers, Nathaniel, it couldn't be the Phillies. All right. 4th question. What player leads the majors in batting average? Who leads the majors in batting average? And I'll tell you this, it's not Shohei. He's second with a 3.52, 352 batting average. It was the Giants. Did I say that? I hope I did. It was not the A's or the Padres. It's not Alec Boehm. It's not Acuna. It's someone that you probably don't hear a lot about. This guy, you probably don't hear a lot about him. I did say the Giants. Okay, thanks. I'm talking in a different. It's not Shohei. Shohei is number 2 with a 352 batting average. Who is leading the majors? It's not Schwarber, but Kinda good you're getting off some of the normal guesses. I'll give you a hint. He plays for Cleveland, and he's batting 353. Oh, thank you for the mic. Okay. Um, so he's a Cleveland player, batting 353, leading the major in batting average. Who is Kwan. You got it. It's Stephen Kwan. Good answer. Good answer. All right. Next. Prior to Atlanta, the Braves called this city home. Prior to Atlanta, the Braves called this city home. It's actually one of the earlier answers. I didn't realize how close I put these together. Virginia is not correct. Jose Ramirez was not the player. It was Kwan. It was not Oakland. It's actually from the very first question of the night. If you remember the first question of the night about Seattle moving to what city, it's the same answer. Milwaukee, you got it, footballer Nick. Yes, the Milwaukee, they were the Boston Braves, then they moved to Milwaukee, then they moved to Atlanta. Yes, and the Boston Braves actually had, Babe Ruth towards the end of his career. All right, number 6. Who leads the majors in the lowest ERA? So who has the lowest ERA in all of the majors? He has a 1.08 ERA. Babe Ruth didn't retire he did not retire as a Yankee, no. He was kinda mad at the Yankees because he wanted to be manager of the team, and so he signed with Boston, or Boston traded for him because there was no free agency back then. It's not Zach Wheeler. Um, let me see. Let me give you you guys want a hint? He's with the Cubs. He's a pitcher with the Cubs. He's a pitcher with the Cubs, and he leads the majors in ERA. Not Pete Alonso. He doesn't even pitch. But good guess, footballer Nick. I'll give it to you. Okay, he's with the Cubs, not Steele. All right, I'll give it to you guys. It's Shota Imanaga. Shota Imanaga. And maybe, Nathaniel, you were trying to say that, but it didn't come out. You don't know. It's Shota Imanaga with the Cubs and a 1.08 ERA. Okay, next question. The Baltimore Orioles were moved from what city? Bonus. What was the team's name? It's different than the Orioles. So the Baltimore Orioles moved from this city and had what team name? That's the question. Well, the question is, from what city did they move from? The bonus question, just for fun, really, is what was the team name? It was different than the Orioles. New England, good guess, but not right. Anybody else? I'll give you a hint. It's a city in the Midwest. It's a Midwestern city. It's not Massachusetts. It's not Boston. It's a Midwestern city that already has a team. So I'll give you even more of a guess. So the Baltimore Orioles moved from this city that currently has a major league team. What is the name of this city? And it's a Midwestern city. Okay, I'll give you even more of a hint. I know Nathaniel will get this. It's not Texas, but that's a good guess. It's 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 in the NL Central. The team is in the NL Central. It's not Kansas City. The team is in the NL Central with the same city. It's not Chicago, and It's not Chicago, and it's not Pittsburgh. So what other teams are in the Central? Okay, are you guys all stumped? All right, the team that moved to Baltimore to become the Orioles were the St. Louis Browns. They moved in 53, I want to say. St. Louis Browns became the Baltimore Orioles and essentially kept the same colors, that orange and like dark brown or black color. But they were the St. Louis Browns. St. Louis used to have two teams. All right, next question. If I can get my voice right. If you're just joining us, I apologize for the voice. Who leads the team? Who leads the majors in wins? Obviously, this is a pitcher. We're looking for a pitcher, not a team. Who leads the majors in wins? And I'll give you a hint. He has 7 wins. I don't know if that helps. And he's with the Phillies. Yes, he is with the Phillies. It's not Zach Wheeler. It's not Zach Wheeler. He actually has, his first name is the name of another team. Ranger Suarez. You got that right, Nathaniel. Good job. All right. Next question. I'm going to try to talk like this because it comes out better. There have been 2 different Washington Senator teams. Can you name the cities they moved to? They moved to 2 different cities that still have teams, and it's still the same team that used to be the Senators. Can you name those teams? And if you need a hint, oh, you got it. The Rangers is one. So I don't know if you were guessing for this one, Nathaniel, but what is the other team? So it's the Texas Rangers in 1971 started from the Washington Senators moved in 71 to Texas, and the famous ball player was Ted Williams was their manager. Oh, you weren't, but well, I'll give it to you. It was the Rangers. They moved in 71. What is the other team? Now, the hint on this is they're a northern team in the United States. They're a northern team. So they're sort of above that Chicago St. Louis line, and they play in the major leagues, but they're not in Canada. What is that other team? And it was 1960 that they moved to this city from Washington. I'll give you a little. Oh, there you go. Footballer Nick with the Twins. Good job. All right. Good job. We got a accidental answer and then I think a real answer. Who leads the majors in stolen bases? I'm going to say it like that because it comes out a lot better with my voice like this. Who leads the majors in stolen bases? If you're listening or watching this, please join in because we have a contest going in the month of May. My baseball game got rained out. Oh, I'm sorry. A lot of rain right now in the country. That's what Nathaniel's saying. His baseball game got rained out. We're running the contest in May. The top 3 people who watch and participate in the games, I put on my scoring list. I know I have to update it. I have to put it manually. But join. If you're watching right now, join in. Take a guess. We're not going to make fun of you. We'll put you down in the logbook, and you could win a prize at the end of the month. We're giving prizes of a box of cards, packs of cards, and a little less packs of cards for first, second, and third place. It is not Mike Trout. It is not Mike Trout. He's injured. All you have to do is guess. It's not Tatis. I'll give you a hint. The player leading the major leagues in stolen bases plays for Cincinnati. I don't know why I read I know this off the top of my head, but I wanted to make sure. So I don't know why I looked off my cheat sheet, but he plays for Cincinnati, not the guy on the Mariners. So all you have to do this month is just watch our streams. It's not J-Rod. He plays for Cincinnati. Yep. Ellie Dela Cruz. He has 25 stolen bases. 25 stolen bases. All right. Which is a pretty good number at this point. Philadelphia used to have 2 teams. What was the other team? Hint, they still exist by the same team name today and once played in Kansas City. So they're a team that's still around. What is their team name? There were 2 teams in Philadelphia. They had the Phillies and another team. What was the team name of that other team? And the hint is it's not the Royals, kind of a good guess because I did say Kansas City, but this team once played in Kansas City. They no longer play in Kansas City. What is the name of that team? So they moved from Kansas City to another city. And they're actually, here's my hint. They're actually, it's not the Brewers, they're actually moving cities once again. So think about it, guys. Who, what team is moving soon? Think about it. I know Nathaniel's going to get this. Yeah. A's. They were the Philadelphia A's or Athletics. Yes, the Philadelphia Athletics went from Philadelphia to Kansas City like in the 50s, I want to say. And then somewhere along the line in the 60s or early 70s, they moved to Oakland. I'm fine if they move. I mean, they move so much. I don't really mind. Apparently that ballpark in Oakland is kind of a garbage pail. So, all right. Now we get back to today. Who leads the majors in strikeouts? Who leads the majors in strikeouts? And I'll give you a hint. He plays for the Dodgers. Oh, you're going to a Yankees game. Cool. Oh, with your school. That's kind of cool. Do you know who they play that day? You're in high school, right, Nathaniel? All right. Any guess on this one? Who leads the majors in strikeouts? Clay Shaw? No, it's not Clay Shaw. Oh, they're playing the Mariners. Okay. It's not um Clayton. It is. Oh, you're in eighth grade. Okay, okay, I got you. I got you. All right. Who leads the majors in strikeouts? If you just joined us, I'm sorry about the voice. We are we are asking trivia questions, and if you we have trivia on Sunday nights and Tuesday nights at 8:15 Eastern, and the top 3 participants throughout the month of May will win packs of cards. It's not Gaussman. Oh, well, it's not Mikolos. He plays for the Cardinals, I think, still, but it's Ty. You, I think you meant it. It's Tyler Glass now. Tyler Glass now. All right. And he has 73 strikeouts with the Dodgers. Next question. What ballpark is older, Fenway or Wrigley? What ballpark is older, Fenway or Wrigley? Oh, you like watching ejections in baseball? Yeah, I like watching baseball fights sometimes because they're funny because nothing really ever happens. Yeah, we're looking for the oldest stadium. Is it Fenway or is it Wrigley? One stadium opened in 1912, the other one opened in 1914. Which one is the oldest? Well, if you know it, guess it, Nathaniel. You got this. Fenway or Wrigley. If you just joined us, we have trivia every Sunday and Tuesday night at 8:15 Eastern. If you go throughout the month of May and you're one of the top 3 participants, give us a guess in the chat. If you're one of the top 3 participants, you will win cards, sports cards, football, basketball, baseball cards as a prize at the end of the month if you're one of the top 3 participants. I did not see the Tim Anderson. Do we? Oh, footballer Nick. Yes, you guys got it. I'm sorry, I didn't see that. It is Fenway Park, 1912, and Wrigley was 1914. Who leads the major leagues in RBIs? Who leads the major? Oh, Rocket VR. There you are. All right, I'm putting you down in the book, Rocket. Who leads the major leagues in RBIs? Now, this is a name that you guys were giving me earlier in the night a lot, but he wasn't a right answer. Who leads the major leagues in RBIs? If you just joined us, we have a contest in the month of May. It's not Ellie. Is it Ellie or does he go by Eli? Um, it We have a contest in the month of May. It's not Pete Alonso. You like the Pete Alonso answer. We have a get okay, Bohm. It's not Bohm. It's not Mookie, but keep guessing. We have a contest in the month of May. Whoever participates. So all you have to do is just guess in the chat. I'll put you down in my book. And then if you participate the most times or the top 3 times in the month, you'll win free cards. Is it Ellie? Okay, it's Ellie. All right. It's not Tatis, but you're okay. It's not Tatis. It's not Machado. You're on the wrong. He doesn't play on the West Coast. He doesn't play on the West Coast. He plays much more Eastern. Oh, somebody wait. No, it's not Acuna. Well, it's close though. Footballer Nick, you're red hot. If you think it's Acuna, it's not Harper. If you think it's Acuna, it's you're red hot. It's not Ronald Acuna Jr., but it's like the team, the area, you're red hot. You ever play that hot cold game when somebody hides something? Rocket VR, not Hank Aaron, but good guess. Ozuna. Yes, it's Ozuna. Good job. All right, next question. Sorry about my voice again. This is a trick one. I live in St. Louis, so this is a little not fair. But in 2006, the Cardinals moved to Busch Stadium. What was the name of the stadium they played in before that? The hint is that this is a trick question. So, what was the name of the stadium the Cardinals used to play in before the stadium they play in now, which is called Busch Stadium? Think about it. Take your Yep, footballer Nick got it. It was Busch Stadium. That was the trick question. They both are called Busch Stadium, so sorry about that. Yep, Busch Stadium. All right. Number 16. Now, who leads the majors in saves? It's a 4-way tie. So just name, let's get through all 4 of them together as a group, guys. So start writing down names and I'll tell you if you're right or wrong on they all have 12 saves. There's 4 guys that have 12. It's not Kimbrel. He's not one of them. It's not Hader. Who else? Clay Holmes is right. Clay Holmes is 1. We have 3 more. Footballer Nick, you got anything? It's not Alvarado. It's a Washington closer and San Diego closer and St. Louis. Sorry about it. My voice, everybody. All right. We're trying to figure this out. There's a 4-way tie. We have Clay Holmes, and we need the 3 other relief pitchers with the most saves this year so far. 1 plays for Washington, 1 plays for St. Louis, and 1 plays for San Diego. Yes, Robert Suarez. We have Robert Suarez and Clay Holmes. We need the one who plays for Washington and the one that plays for St. Louis. It is not Seranthony Dominguez, but never a bad guess. We need Washington and St. Louis. It's not Miles Michaelis, but are you the one that keeps guessing Michaelis? It is Kyle Finnegan. Finnegan, I think. Finnegan. Kyle Finnegan for Washington. Now we need St. Louis's top relief pitcher, top saves pitcher. His last name begins with an H. If you're just joining us, we're answering trivia questions. Yeah, you had a typo. That's fine, Nathaniel. Yep. Ryan Helsley. You got it, footballer Nick. Good job. Good job. All right. Next question. The Nationals previously, oh, I spelled that wrong, guys. I'm sorry. Previously played in what city? Bonus, what was the team name? You guys might get this one because they talk about it a lot. We're answering trivia questions. Sorry about my voice. What city and what was the team name of the team that came before the Washington Nationals? The Washington Nationals used to be another team. What was that name? Anybody? If you're just following us or just watching this, just take a guess, and I'll put you down in the score pad, and you can win um, packs of cards. Yeah, my voice is getting a little bit better. The more I use it, it's getting a little bit better. It's not St. Louis, but that's always a good shot. It's not Maryland. So the trivia question is, it's not Louisiana. Where did the not San Francisco, where did before they were the Washington Nationals, what were they? What was the city and what was the team name? It's actually a Canadian city. I'll give you a hint. And don't say Toronto because they're still in Toronto. You're just naming states and cities. No, oh, the Washington Nationals were played in DC. No, that's not a trick question. They weren't the Canucks. Think about it, guys. They played in the Expos. What city? Do we know what city? Dagoon. Edits. Good job. We got a new player. That's good. We have a trivia, Dagoons. It was not Toronto. I'll put this up. It was the Expos, but what city was that? Dagoon edits. Do you know who that was or what city that was? I'm sorry. It wasn't Toronto, Nathaniel. But they were the Expos. What city? What city begins with an M? It's in Canada. Begins with an M. The Canadians play there in hockey. Okay, Montreal. All right. All right. Now, if you just joined us, and Dagoons, you're one of them, Montreal, I'm going to put your name in the logbook. And at the end of the month, if you're in the top 3 of participation points, you can win free packs of cards, baseball, basketball, and football. We're having a contest through May 31st. We have trivia on Sunday and Tuesday nights at 8:15. We also have surprise, which we haven't started yet, but we'll have surprise casts, live streams rather, throughout the month. So you'll have to like and subscribe to follow along and be able to join those. Okay, who leads the majors in triples? This one's going to be hard. Who leads the majors in triples? He has 6 triples and he leads the majors. And I'll even give you the team. He plays for the Boston Red Sox. Who is it? Not Alex Baum. Boy, you'd like to give that. It's not Ellie. He plays for Boston. Or Eli. Ellie. It's Ellie, right? Not Devers. He's a Boston player. Dagoon, Nathaniel, footballer Nick. Anybody else on the line got a guess? Gabriel, if you're still there. He plays for Boston. He leads in triples. He has 6. Connor Wong is not right. Ellie. Okay, Ellie. I got to get that right, don't I, Nathaniel? It's not Yoshida. It's not Casasas or whatever you put. Come on. Boston Red Sox. You got to figure he's fast if he leads in triple. Not Matasaka. Not Matasaka. His first name begins with a J, and he plays for Boston. His first name begins with a J. I don't want to give you any more hints. That was the hint. Not Justin Turner, but keep going. It's not Justin. His name is not Justin. Jaron. Jaron is right. What's the last name? Does anybody? Duran. Or Duran. I guess Duran. All right. Just Jaron Duran. Okay. Question 19. This is some of these ones you guys might be a little young for, but the Astros shared this stadium with the Houston Oilers, and it was called like the 8th wonder of the world. It's before the current stadium the Astros played in. They played in this stadium. Yep, Nathaniel, you got it. Astrodome. Good job. Got that one right away. All right, next question. Who leads the majors in innings pitched? And I'll give you a hint. He plays for Kansas City. He plays for Kansas City. Yep, Nathaniel, you got that right. We talked about the Astrodome. You're right. Good job. It's not Reagan's. I don't. I'm not sure why you put Reagan's down, but it's not Reagan's. He plays for Kansas City. I'm all confused all of a sudden. Yes. Okay. Who leads the majors in innings pitched? He plays for Kansas City. Okay, I'll give you another hint. His last name begins with an L. Oh, Seth Lugo. Dagoon edits. Got it. Way to go. Seth Lugo. Good job, everybody. All right. Just 5 more questions left. And if you haven't, please like and subscribe tonight's show. And if you're new, join into the contest. We have a show like this every Sunday and Tuesday night at 8:15 Eastern, and we'll have a surprise show. And each show you get points for. And if you have the top 3 points at the end of the month, end of May, you'll win prizes. Well, yeah, the show's Tuesday, not tomorrow, but it's Tuesday. Okay, next question. Who did the Rangers beat to win the World Series? Did we already get this one? Corbin Carroll's team. Oh, look at you, footballer Nick, answering with sort of a question or not giving the Corbin Carroll's team. I like how you answered that though. Arizona's correct. Diamondbacks is correct. I got to throw a couple super easy ones in there, make everybody feel, some people don't know as much as you guys. Who was the MVP of the 2023 World Series? Who was the MVP of the 2023 World Series? And if for some reason you're watching, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and know that we'll have a show on Tuesday. Corey Seager, you got it, Dagoon. Good job. Dagoon. You got to join us on Tuesday at 8:15 again. And in this second, I'll ask what sport you guys want trivia on. Okay. Of the 2 teams in the 2023 World Series, who had the most regular season wins? The bonus question is just how many wins did they have? So which team? Between Arizona and Texas, who had the most regular season wins? Not the Diamondbacks. So now it's the Rangers. So can we guess how many wins they had? 83 to 88. Okay, good guess, Nathaniel. It was higher. It's higher than 88 wins. It was the Rangers. It was Texas. Do we know how many wins? It's more than 88, but it's less than 100. I'll give you that. Wasn't 163. They only play 162 games. So it's between 88 and 100. All right. This is a hard one. 90. They had 90 wins and Arizona had 84. All right. The Colorado Rockies joined Major League Baseball the same year as what other team? They both were expansion teams. It was 90, Nathaniel, not 93. Pretty good guess, though. That was nice. Okay. The Colorado Rockies joined Major League Baseball in the same year as what other team? And I'll give you it was not the Cubs, footballer Nick. They've been around forever. Nathaniel, good try on that guess there. I don't know why these are coming up so late. Okay. It was not Tampa Bay, but that's a good guess. What else? I'm not going to give you guys a hint quite yet, but that's a good guess, Dagoon. All right. What? The Marlins? Yep. Back then they were called the Florida Marlins, and they more recently it was not the Twins, footballer Nick, but I think he likes to put the same names. All right. The Chicago Cubs were originally known by what team name? This is a tough one, but the Chicago Cubs were originally known by what team name? The Bears. Good guess. That was Of course, a football player or a football fan would guess a football name. It's not the Bears. You have a baseball game at 6 p.m. and I don't want to. All right. Well, Nathaniel, it's no problem. Whenever you come, you just join. We know you're good for that. All right. I'll give you guys a hint. It's close to a current team name in baseball. It's almost exactly another. Yep. The Goon got it. I think the Goon is a good Googler because he got that one. I didn't think anybody would get that one. It was the Chicago White Stockings, and they later changed their name to the Cubs. Yes, Nathaniel, I know you'll make it by 8:15. You're good like that. All right, guys. So if it seems like probably everybody who's been playing is on the line. If you're new, please like, please subscribe. We're going to have a show on Tuesday, but we might have Dagoon surprise shows. A show might pop up on a Friday or might pop up on a Monday or something like that. Okay. So that's why you want to subscribe and look at the community page on my YouTube channel. Okay. What sport? It's not the White Sox. It was the White Stockings. Okay. What sport trivia do we want to do next? Or do we want to go back to I show a picture and you guys have to name the player? And if so, what sport do we want? So let's get do we want to stick with okay, we want to do soccer. Okay, well, that might be tough. Um so football or Nick, you're okay with soccer? I'm just making sure. Okay, football or Nick says basketball. Okay, we got basketball and soccer. Gabriel keeps saying soccer. Dagoon says basketball, so it's 2-1 basketball. Nathaniel, what do you say? He's going to probably say soccer. Then we'll have a 2-2 tie. I'm going to do this. Gabriel says log. What's it? Maybe for soccer, just do 3 to 4 players. Dagoon says hockey. Why don't we do this? Okay, we'll do basketball. We'll do basketball, but we will have 3 soccer questions mixed in with basketball. How about that? We'll call it a basketball name the player. Do we want to name the player or do we want trivia? I know, Gabriel, I know you're probably mad at me. I'm sorry. Gabriel says, bruh, we'll do, okay, we'll do a name the player. That's what footballer Nick in the thing. So it's a name the player. So Dagoon, if you're still there, we show a picture of the player. You have to name who he is. So it's basketball with like 3 soccer players. Now, when you say soccer, are you talking MLS or are you talking like Premier League? So just so I know, hopefully my voice will be better. Gabriel, what do you want? Well, Gabriel, do you want MLS or do you want like English Premier League players? Premier. Okay. We'll go with Premier. All right. All right, guys. I'm going to give my voice a rest, but thank you for joining us. I'll see you on Tuesday or maybe tomorrow if there's a surprise show, but there won't be because my voice is so bad. There will be a show on Tuesday starting at 8:15, so be there. Talk to you then. Yeah, we'll put the questions of soccer at the end. That's great. All right. Thank you, guys. Nathaniel says, great show. Thank you, Nathaniel. You guys take care. Great.